Hey everyone, it is so great to be here. I'm Brooke Hopper and this is Ovetta Sampson.
The first time I ever spoke about AI was at 99U, like almost 10 years ago.
On the same topic, on a very similar topic.
What I really want to talk about is how do designers find their way back to creation, right? To reinvent your process so that you are using generative AI for the use cases that make sense, but you are doubling down on your craft.
Actually, that brings up a blog post or a LinkedIn post that you recently wrote.
I think one thing that I hope that designers will do is kind of like turn off a little of that pressure and get back to what it means to be a creator. So that means when I was in design school and when I was kind of like in my first jobs, the best design I ever did was designs that I was doing in passion projects.
Yes.
So I would encourage folks to try to create something that they always wanted to create it. And I do not believe that you should use like a nuclear weapon when you really need a scalpel. You know, AI is like ketchup. You can use it on anything, but it doesn't belong on everything, right? Like generative AI does not belong in every use case, right? And when you're using these tools, you literally need to get up and go take a walk. You need to go to your garden. You need to go to anything that's in the embodied world. Machines occupy a disembodied world. That's why their outcomes, if you don't really shape it, comes out flat. The difference between what is coming out of generative AI now and what could come out of these tools is you. We're missing your genius. We're missing your creativity. We're missing the things that nobody could think of because they're not you. Nobody has the upbringing I have, the parents I have, the environment I know, the books I've read. Like nobody has all that, right? And I bring all of that to my art.
Mm-hmm. And all of us bring all of that.
Yeah.
You know, when I look at all of the major sort of like visual revolutions, all of the, you know, all the different like trends, they all happen because of societal, cultural, political shifts that designers and creatives and artists respond to.
Yeah.
I believe that we as creative voices and designers can make a difference.
I talk about the difference between information and expertise, but also the difference between knowledge and wisdom. Do you think that Phil Jackson is a better basketball player than Michael Jordan? No. But Phil Jackson is the reason that Michael Jordan has 6 rings. It's not just about execution, right? And so as designers, we have to find what wisdom we're bringing to the table. Some of us are so instinctive at design and art that we don't even realize what we're doing as creators. And when you're working with generative AI, part of your job is to move from being the first violinist to the conductor. And that's one of the biggest paradigm shifts and one of the hardest because we take value in the execution. If you believe in your craft and you believe in your talent, then you cannot let the fear of machines even enter into your radar. We were creative and innovative before they got here, and we will be creative and innovative long after.
Amazing. That's Ovetta Sampson, everyone. Thank you.